If the guy dies, the girl can still go give birth, but the
Now,
guy
Aaron,
can't go
this
give
is usually
birth
where
if
the
girl
argument
dies.
from Outlier comes in, where you say some women can work on the oil rig.
Yeah, they can, but generally
They don't want to.
choosing to do that.
To answer your question, Jen, why you wouldn't bring kids into work if they disrupt the work environment, if they create a vulnerability, like they might get sick. So there's a lot of reasons why little children should not be around a work environment.
I'm not saying 24/7, but I'm saying what I'm saying is we don't need to go back to the agrarian age to make more accommodations for family-friendly policies.
I agree with you on that. I do think that this more, as like society is becoming more secular, I think that's something that has kind of been lost, but would be a positive thing to reintroduce, would be more communitarian values. And I do think it takes a village to raise a kid. And, if workplaces want to be more accommodating to young families,
but it's not
to be able to help assist them with childcare, et cetera, providing them support for childcare, or, some offices I know have like childcare centers where their employees are able to bring their children while they're working. I think these sorts of things are positive changes.
Doesn't take a village to raise a kid.
Takes a mother and a father.
Kids are generally raised by parents and extended family, and that's always been the case. And I can tell you why it's always been the case. I can prove it to you. Do you agree with me that once upon a time there were way less human beings on the world and they were spread out much more?
Yes.
And so on these plots of land that they were usually cross-generational, right?
Yes.
That was not the village. That was the extended family who was taking care of their
Andrew,
kids.
when I say it takes a village to raise a kid, did you believe that I was saying it literally takes a village, or what sentiment did you think I was expressing?
Due to the fact that you're a communist, yes.
Okay, well,
I
to be clear,
literally think that's what you mean because you're a communist.
I think
you're
that's
a collectivist by nature.
That's a rational inference, but to clarify that, I was not really using it in the most literal sense of the word. I was just saying that, support where necessary beyond just the mother and father, I think is largely positive, and I don't think that's something to be discouraged.
Do you think childcare is equal to?
But I don't think you need an entire community of people to literally raise a children, because as you're saying, we have plenty of historical examples where one or two people is more than enough to suffice to raise a child.
Yep.
And do you think childcare is of equal value to an auntie or a godmother or a grandparent?
In what sense? How do you mean?
Of taking care of a child.
Like somebody else's child? Do I think it's like as personally valuable to them?
You have a child. Would you rather put that child in daycare, or would you rather have them taken care of by an auntie? Are they equal? Are they of equal value and worth? An auntie, a godmother, a grandmother.
Is it better for Consuela down the street to be taking care of your kid, or you?
Or your own family? I think, she asked just, is it better for your own family as opposed to like nannies, et cetera? I'd say, yeah, I would agree with that. But I think so long as children are being supervised and watched by adults that are capable of providing for them, that's adequate enough. But if we're asking about like what the ideal is, then I think, yeah, raised primarily by their own family is good.
There's a point made earlier I wanted to kind of poke a hole in, see what you guys think, that both parents have to work. That was kind of a claim. It was like 100%. We've agreed. This is the situation now. This is the need.
I didn't agree with that.
Then you kind of disagreed with it.